Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We are back in Darlaja. Last episode we did Rothog's quest on the Tales of the Kindred, and we can technically do Belondor now, but I think it would be better if we do the Dragon and the Storm first. I couldn't resist. I really needed to see how the instance fitted with the rest of the stories in here. So I wasn't sure if there was supposed to be a quest that would unlock before you complete the entirety of the Tales of the Kindred. So I ended up biting the bullet and completing the Tales of the Kindred on my other Warden to check my suspicion. There was no quest that unlocked. I ended up spoiling some bits of Belondor's questline, so I immediately regretted that, but from what I can see, yeah, there's no quest that will take you to the instance naturally. It's just something, I mean, you're supposed to know that the instance comes after a Rothog's questline, which, if you were active in the game by then, you would know the release notes. What was it? Update 41 made really clear that the instance was added as a follow-up to Rothog's. But other than that, there's nothing else as far as I can see, and that has been the common thread with all the instances released on this expansion on Coursers of Umbar. I did record the other ones, the streets and the Isles of Storms and the arena, but since there was no quest, they were just up in the air and didn't tie into anything, so I have not uploaded them to the channel yet. That's a shame, especially for the streets, because that was the end of Kashap's story that we started in Carn-Dûm, but all of it was really anticlimactic, and a little bit of that happens with this instance as well, but I figured, yeah, why not give this one a chance? And as I said, I don't think there is a quest in this. So without further ado, we're just gonna pull up the instance panel, launch the instance, and wish me luck.
The Harhoulis has long been home to many spectacular contests, pitting capable gladiators against all forms of opponents. Rothog has summoned you to witness the unveiling of this latest spectacle for the arena.
Alright, here we are. We have unlocked a couple new Ds. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Vanquisher of Ragrekhûl, a gold dragon frame, that would be really nice, and well, some extra goodies. I don't know if I will be able to complete the meta did. As you can see here, we have a reduced awareness right now. I mean, I'm literally recording this just a few hours before the release of Legacy of Morgoth, and it seems there are a lot of people locked in right now, like doing whatever they can before the release of the expansion, and I'm one of them. I was also double checking. This instance was introduced on update 41.2 on August 29, just to make that clear. Anyway, we have reduced awareness, but hopefully that will not be an issue. And here we have Rothog and Shaidal. And you might recognize some of these other names in here, but none of it really, it's gonna be important right now. I'm doing the solo version. I don't know if I will be able to get in a group. There doesn't seem to be one right now, and I have not played this in the group version ever, so I don't think I will have any luck getting into a group for this, but I mean, solo version works just fine, I guess. If you know if there are any differences between the solo and the group version, please let me know. I am very curious about that, but I don't see how I can sate my curiosity right now. Welcome to the Hall Hoolies, the Grand Arena of Umbar. Today, on this sacred ground, I will unveil a most fearsome spectacle, Ragrekhûl, the Storm Serpent. As you know, Shaidal was sent forth to capture this beast, and to my surprise he was successful. This will be one of my greatest displays and ensure my legacy. I have asked you here to witness the unveiling and for you to see Shaidal receive his well-deserved reward. Now to the presentation, but before we do and before I forget, just for this one, I just wanna get the dragon frame that was also given as part of that update for the Year of the Dragon. It fits for this instance, I believe. It would be really cool if we could get the golden one, but we need to complete the meta-edit for that. And I don't see that happening in the foreseeable future anyway.
Citizens of Umbar, today I give you the most amazing creature, perhaps the finest to ever grace these hallowed sands. One of our fine competitors, Shaidal, has returned with this beast and great beast to himself. Also, as is tradition, I commute the sentence of Shaidal for his noble effort to secure the beast. He reached knife and limb to deliver this gift, and his penance to the citizenry is complete.
Rothog, I shall warn you the creature stirs more than it should. I worry that the poison has not quelled the beast.
Shaidal, your service to the Hall Hoolies is complete. You are free once more. My apothecaries have assured to me that this creature has been sedated and should be docile. Gaze on Ragrekhûl, the Storm Serpent! Perhaps nets should have been in place for this demonstration.
You think?
I will require your aid in tracking Ragrekhûl before it causes too much of a commotion. Cease, but I need to speak to my apothecary.
As Ragrekhûl escapes, the storm surrounding the creature light fires all around the arena. A tempestuous flame has flickered to life. So, since we are playing the solo version, that means that, as soon as I can get rid of the lag, that means that landscape difficulty does apply to this instance. So even though this is just one enemy, I gotta be really careful. Oh god, puddles. I wasn't counting on puddles, but of course that's gonna happen. Christ, a lot of lagging, the reduced awareness and all that, I believe. So yeah, I gotta be really careful. It's just one enemy, but it's an elite. And I am running on tier 3 fearless. Well, fearless, normal tier 3. You know what I mean, I hope. So yeah. Just wanna play it a little bit safe. This instance really isn't that long, so playing it safe, it's not gonna slow us down too much, I believe. I would assume the 6-man version will have extra mechanics and things to look out for, but this one not so much. The sounds of fighting ring throughout the city outside of the arena. With the tempestuous flame defeated, cries of help are heard throughout the city from Ragrekhûl's wrath. Leave the arena and seek out Ragrekhûl. This way, the creature has flown towards the City of the Winds. So, as you can see, that is the instance. We need to follow Ragrekhûl, trap him once again, and that's it. Initially, from the release notes, I thought the instance would be us going with Shaidal to capture Ragrekhûl. That would have been really cool. But well, this is what we got. So let us see to the end. And as I said, I don't think this one is very long, at least the solo version, who knows the 6 men. Members of the old CNI cult have used the commotion to attack portions of the city, secure the approach to the Citadel of Winds. But on the solo version, these guys are just regular mobs, so we shouldn't have too much trouble with them. Yeah, you see? Easy peasy. This Avatar of War is signature, I believe? Yeah. But again, it's just one guy, so I don't think we should have too much trouble. Except for the fact that we really should be removing those diseases. My first aid is removing the fear and not the disease. With the approach secure, you may now enter the courtyard held by the cult of the old CNI. And I will do in just a moment. Let's see. Yeah, corruption, that's what I thought. Really should be removing that. But yeah, not so bad, all things considered. As the cultist falls, Ragrekhûl makes his approach. High cultists emerge and begin to attempt to gain control over the creature. The powerful creature. Yeah, well, you get the idea. Once again, gotta be careful with the corruptions and the damage. Oh my god, Ragrekhûl is an elite master. Let's see how difficult this guy really is. Really don't know what some of these debuffs would do. I'm inclined to believe most of them are just frontal attacks that we can maybe avoid by just getting out of the way. Hopefully that would be the case. Let's also try and get some life taps going. I think the ads have already been defeated. This one, at least, must be frontal. You can see that from the animation. No, that's not the one I thought it would be. No, it applied a debuff. Lightning mitigation. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. The solo version is simple enough, so I shouldn't worry too much about it. Of course, he's gonna get the eye right before it dies. But there we go. With Ragrekhûl slain, the city of Umbar can now begin to counter it and rebuild damaged portions of the city. that just counted for the weekly quest. Of course, it doesn't complete any deed. And we got this: vitality, critical rating, tactical mitigation, fire mitigation. I mean, not that big of a deal, but that is to be expected on the solo version, and that's basically it. I don't have any idea if the destruction of the Citadel of Winds is referenced, for example, in, I don't know, Belondor's questline. I don't have any reason to believe it would be, because this instance was released afterwards. I have no idea if this will be referenced during the expansion, the Legacy of Morgoth, or not, but if we go by what happened with all other instances, I think it's safe to believe it wouldn't. All the instances in the courses of Umbar were just there to give us instances, but the storyline was a little bit lackluster on all of them. Not just this one. This just happens to be the first one that I will show in the channel. So, yeah, I really was expecting a little bit more from this, especially with all the fanfare around the release of this instance. Or maybe it was just me, but I mean, we have like what, 2 or 3 rounds of Bold Water to test this one out, just for the mechanics, of course, but the release notes made it sound like it was a really big of a deal. Like, I have it right here. This instance is available for up to 6 players with level 150 characters. Kindred of the Coins member Rothog sent the hunter Shaidal to acquire a fearsome dragon, and this story from the Tales of the Kindred storyline culminates in witnessing the conclusion of Rothog's quest to entertain the people of Umbar. Yeah, on hindsight, it really doesn't tell you much and doesn't promise much, but yeah, I wanted something more. Anyway, that was it for the dragon and the storm, the conclusion of Rothog's storyline. It made sense placing it right after completing Rothog's quests, and right before Belondor, and that also allows us to leave Belondor for last, which is what I really wanted to do. So I will truly see you on the next one with Belondor's questline. For the time being though, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.